Pages. Jokes with Us Gaming is proud to present you the Blue Jays' 25th game of the season here on MLB The Show 24. Today it's the Blue Jays taking on, will be at the Kansas City Royals. Jays' current record is 16-8, while the Royals is 14-10. With that, will be, of course, at Kauffman Stadium. 37 plus can fit in this stadium. It will be partly cloudy today in today's game. Let's see what kind of batting changes we make here. Let's see. Vlad will go from first base to third. Justin Turner will be taken out of the game for Brandon Belt. Let's see here. What else we got? Dane Jansen will be the DH, while Byron Silver will be the catcher. Let's see here. What else can we do here? Yeah, switch there. So there's the Blue Jays batting order. And now, of course, as you can see on your screen, the batting order for the Royals. Let's check out today's pitchers. The pitchers as follows. For the Blue Jays, it will be Jack Ozerin. He's currently 2-1 with an ERA of 4.15. Taking on Kansas City's Daniel Leach. He's 1 for 2 this season with an ERA of 5.40. We take you, John and Chris, all the action.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Brandon Belt. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
First pitch coming your way next.
This year since re-signing with the Blue Jays. Jays are happy. He's definitely the have him.
So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Daniel Lynch. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
George Springer, who had a couple doubles
as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul straight back.
Batting average is 220 right now. Four-time All-Star. Looking to get things going for the Blue Jays here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Perez
reaching for it and brings it in.
Again.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, George Springer.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Here comes Vladdy Guerrero Jr. now up. 256 speed at batting average.
Right side.
Deep,
and it falls.
Fielder,
so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hit.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Jays.
Bo Bichette up to the dish, leading the AL in batting average. There's the strike.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Leading the ERA with a 4.04 batting average. Looking to do some damage here in this first inning.
And here it comes.
Do that. Otherwise,
maybe a 2-ball. 5. 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game.
The series tied 1 apiece in this 4-game series. Who will take the second game in this series?
Back here in Kansas City, and our pitcher in this game, Jake Odorizzi.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson.
Hampson did well in yesterday's game, and 2 before in yesterday's game.
A line to kick the pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. High fly ball, right field.
Springer's right there.
And George makes the grab. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Salvador Perez.
Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Blanco there gets on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one hammered but pulled foul.
He was the reason, one of the main reasons why he can't say won the first game of this series.
Man at first, 1 away.
Had yesterday off. It's
and
another deep
foul ball.
Could we see a home run? Fouled again. Starting to have quite a battle between these two.
Here's the 0-2. Double play ball to second. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and he's safe.
Oh!
So it's first and third with 1 down.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Does a beautiful hit to give a runner 90 feet away to open up the scoring possibly.
And now it's going to be Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino, 299. Batting average.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Jake get out of this inning unscathed.
0-1. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Man on the corners. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. He's threatening the score.
And a swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the ground, could be 2.
Double play, possibly get out of the inning. No!
Beats the throw, the run scores.
Because of that, both runners are safe.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Mishandles it. Bo can't get the out.
2 on, 1
Tries
out.
to throw the
Michael
first.
Massey steps in for the
Fails to
Royals.
get the out there, and the Royals end up, instead of getting knocked out of the inning here, open up the score.
Strike 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Especially against this team.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Try to trade, Jake, or send him down.
The other way. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe.
Who couldn't get on base yesterday, looking to change his fortunes today.
There's a strike.
Looks at the first pitch.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Next offering is fouled back.
0-2 count now. Jake looking to get out of this inning.
In the air of the infield.
That will pop it up right to Belt.
Bell makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Third and final out. And the Jays
2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Jays nothing.
That comes in on the failed double play.
Second inning set to go. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt, lefty versus lefty.
Lynch back to work. Out to center is Belt. Settles under it.
To the center fielder.
He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
When you think about it, Belt,
Isaiah Kiner for left up to the plate.
That is a big out by the Royals.
Lynch, a 6'6" southpaw, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Looking to do something here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball.
Sale is foul.
The wind of the pitch. Base hit, center field.
Drop in front of the center fielder.
Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
His batting average is .350. He hit his 6th home run in yesterday's game. Looking for big things, Jensen here at bat.
Throw to first.
Throws it away. It's out. Throws it out into the dugout, and because of that, Confield will be in scoring position now with 1 out.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second.
Looking to tie things up with the crack of a bat.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now the left fielder, 0-4 in the win last night.
No damage. David Snyder, whose hitting streak came to an end in yesterday's game, looking to change his fortunes in today's game.
Center field.
Deep.
Coming in on it.
But the center fielder runs
and
down
makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0.
7, 8, and 9 due up for the Royals in this 1-0 game. We go to the bottom of the second now.
We head to the bottom of the second. Drew Waters stands in. The pitch.
Jake.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Jake, because of that failed double play where the Jays could have got out of that inning unscathed. Confield mishandles the ball, and because of that, the run had scored to give
in
the
the air left field. And there's one down.
Davis is right there to get it. And there's the first out here in the top of the bottom of the second.
The shortstop.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Frazier. Really struggling this year with the batting average of a 160.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
2021 All-Star looking to get on base here.
And another ball. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes.
Freddie Ferguson's crew.
One out, base is empty.
Done a marvelous job.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Overall, when you think of it. Two balls, one strike here.
And there's a ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Isbell now at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Has a hitting streak of 6 games.
Right down to shoot. Strike one. 2 outs, base is empty.
326 is his average.
And it's fouled away.
And now Isbell facing an 0-2 count now.
And downstairs.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him the chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Line to left, and that's just foul.
Isbell trying to get on base here.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance
close
handled.
play.
Low throw, and he can't take it out.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Hampson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Mishandles that one again.
And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
First and second, 2 down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Tyrone Blanco. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Inside, just missed.
Can't get the chase.
Fought off foul. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
This to third. Guerrero.
The first.
Over to first.
And the Jays
third out, and that ends the frame. Royals strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
The Jays hold the 2 runners to get out of the inning, keeping the score a 1-0 lead for the
Top
Royals.
half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Ryan Serven. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Wouldn't chase that time.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Hit in the air, left field. Renfroe in position. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
To the left field.
Pulls that one foul.
Kevin Kiermaier failed to get on base yesterday. Not going to change his fortunes today.
That one pulled foul.
Fouls that one off now. Facing the 0-2
The Blue Jays down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Third one outside, but Kiermaier chases it.
Here's George Springer. First time up was a pop-out.
Here's Springer now. Springer
this
hits
one in
deep.
the near center field. Sizes this one up.
Enough. I think it might be.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Warning track. And Kansas City gets out of the inning with no damage, I guess.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Been dangerous in this
Odorizzi back to work. And the curve misses outside.
1-0.
And now it's even up.
Was Perez there open up the series with a home run in the first game of this series. It's been a thorn on the Jays' side since the series began. Because he had yesterday off in that loss.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
Perez keeps himself alive now. Facing the 0-2 count now. Jake looking to get big out here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Keeps himself alive. Legendary future Hall of Famer here.
Stays alive.
Deep foul.
And the right-hander deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
What a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
By the Blue.
Got it by him for the K.
Big strikeout there.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Gets the strikeout he was denied on the last pitch.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino, he's 0-1 today.
This one
pops
popped
it up.
Bichette under it.
Bichette goes on the outfield.
Puts it away for the out.
For the second out.
2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Michael Massey getting ready to hit.
Now, 0-1 today. It's a deep
line, and that's a base hit.
From Kiermaier.
And that extends the inning for Hunter Renfroe.
And Kansas City stays alive in the inning.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1.
Struggling somewhat in this series.
And first offering is fouled off.
Couldn't get on base in yesterday's game. Hoping to change his fortune in today's game. So far he's 0-1. Hits it.
Hard hit left side. To second, there's Connor Falefa. That's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 1 and the Jays nothing.
And with that, the Jays will have Vladimir
As
Guerrero
we go to the
Jr.
top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Jr. 1 for 1 today.
As the lefty gets to work.
Vladdy hits
Left
one
field.
deep.
Renfroe in
But
position.
it's
Makes
right
the
there
grab, one away.
to the left fielder for a big out. Good start for the
And
Royals
next for Toronto,
defense.
Bo Bichette. He hit into a double play his first time up.
0-5 in this series. Had yesterday off.
In the air, left side.
Pops
Renfroe
that
in
up.
position.
But it's going right to the
Snags
left
it
fielder
for the second out.
And with that, now comes up.
Now batting.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
He leads the Jays with 13 home runs this season. Hits it. First baseman just misses that.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays.
What a
and it
grab
remains
by the second
1-0.
baseman to end the inning. Waters, Franson, and Isabel due up for the Royals in this 1-0 game.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Drew Waters. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Springer there makes the catch, and a quick out number 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one out to right. Springer drifts towards it.
Right to Springer.
And it's caught for the out.
Out number 2 here in the bottom.
Center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Isbell
lead.
steps in for the Royals. Reached on an infield single his first time. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
And with that, the
Chasing
Jays
down in order, but they still lead it 1-0.
Down 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Gonfaleffa, Jansen, and Snyder due up.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Gonfaleffa, 1 for 1 today.
And the pitch. That one is
It's
absolutely belted.
Between the
extra
2 outfielders,
bases.
that will be
And
at
that's
least
gonna roll
2
to the
runs.
wall. Into second easily
And
with
yes.
a leadoff double.
Sorry.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2
Third
now on the
double
night,
this season.
and just a triple and home
And the
run away from the
Jays
cycle.
now have a
Seriously,
man in scoring
we're starting with
position
this already.
to possibly tie this game up.
Danny Jansen to hit here. First time
Danny
up, he
Jansen.
grounded to third.
Now up.
Pickoff move to second.
Gonfaleffa.
Kiner-Falefa dives
Close
back
play,
in.
but he's safe. Gonfaleffa takes the lead. Jansen hits it
In the
deep.
air, pretty deep out to center field.
It is
He's
deep.
under it.
Gonfaleffa will try
He's
it.
got it. Runner tags at
It's gonna be a
second.
close play. It's
And he's in
offline,
safely at
and
third
because
with
of
1
that,
out.
Gonfaleffa makes third base. Probably would have made it regardless.
Here's the left fielder.
You have to stay disciplined in
David
these
Snyder
at-bats.
now
Try
up.
not to chase. A
Can
strikeout
he
here is the last thing
get
you want.
That run in. That's 90 feet away.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Snyder fouls his first one.
1 away with a runner at third. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get...
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Servin. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail 1-0.
Dangerous Perez will be
back
one
here
of
at
the
Kauffman
three
Stadium.
batters.
John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Garrett Hampson. And a pitch.
Hampson, 1 for 2 today. Hits it.
Line drive.
Get on base there.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Blanco stands in now and watches strike 1. Slap the other way, foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The punch out there and 1 out now.
Oh, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
1 for 2 with the strikeout today. Like I said, he's been a dangerous threat to the Blue Jays in this series.
On the ground, out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The both runners are safe on the bases. With man on first and second, 1 out here.
And the batter now, Vinny Pasquantino. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Gus Richards is warmed up. Not making a change yet.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Booth.
And that one lifted in the air center field.
It is deep enough.
Brings it in.
Got that
out number 2.
They don't chance it. Even though it was thrown offline, they don't chance it. And the runners stay on first and second. So 2 outs now here in the
Here's
bottom
the second
of the
baseman, Michael Massey. 1 for 2.
Massey, 1 for 2 today. Could he add some insurance here in the 5th? Oh, foul. People had to get out of the way of that bullpen. Not
2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's nothing in 2.
Now he's facing 0-2 count here. Man on first and second, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Jake looking to get out of this inning.
And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Royals 1 and the Jays nothing.
Keeping the Jays only 1 run away from tying this game after a beautiful high-pitched strike that gets the batter caught looking.
Top 6. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder.
Here comes the left-hander. This is the left-handed pitcher, Lynch.
Lynch back to work.
Hasn't gone base yet.
Line drive, base hit.
He does now.
So now back to the top of the order.
One of the faster runners of the Blue Jays is on base.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. Pickoff move to first. Kiermaier back
going,
in.
So they take a chance to tag him, but fails to do so. Kiermaier once again takes a lead.
Kiermaier on the goal. Strike in there. Tag
not in
save.
time.
The throw from Perez too late.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Good play by Kevin Kiermaier to put the Jays in scoring position. Put a man in scoring position here.
The pitch.
Springer hits it.
That's a base hit.
Oh, Kevin Kiermaier wasn't paying attention and could not advance because he thought the third baseman was going to get it.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
We got men on first and second, not out here. Springer.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
That hit will do it.
A laser to left base hit. Here
lead.
comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Over to first, and he's saved.
And in the corners here.
Swing and a chopper, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
One of the danger guys at the plate here with the way his batting average is.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Pretty excited for that hit.
Brandon Bell digs in now.
Here in the sixth. That's
Base hit center field. Guerrero headed for the plate. The throw home. Oh, he throws it away.
And Vladdy takes the chance and pays it off to get another run for the Blue Jays.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Daniel Lynch out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to the... And we'll come back with a new arm. New pitcher on here, Matt Sauer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Dangerous pitcher here. Man on first and second, none out.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ball hammered left field.
That will get at least one, maybe two runs in.
One run across, in safely with a double, his second of the day.
And runners advance to third and second.
Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays.
Trevor Richards was
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the left fielder.
Snyder's 0-2.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he can.
That one lifted to left. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Oh, no.
Back safely.
And the bases remain loaded.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
The left fielder quickly gets in to only give up another run to the Blue Jays.
And here's the catcher, Brian Servin.
Servin now up.
And
Fouls
fouled
that
off.
one off. He's 0-2. The
All
Jays
loaded
have
up
scored
here in
5
game 3 of this
runs in
4-game
inning.
series.
Servin
Line
hits
drive.
it.
Caught.
Line
Well,
drive.
not in time as he's able to get
double
back to
play.
avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those
Get
as a
back in
hitter.
time.
Even though you know that, they still
say
drive you
we got
absolutely
1 out.
crazy.
Double play, probably desperate here for the Royals. Get out
So
of
up
this
next,
inning
Kevin
after 5
Kiermaier.
runs have scored.
Fouled
Kiermaier
off to the right.
swings, fouls.
Bases loaded.
Of course, we'll take
1
a
away.
lead.
And there's a foul
Kevin
ball.
Kiermaier hits it deep, but foul. That did have home run distance.
And a pitch. That
Kiermaier
one to
hits it.
first.
Could be 2.
Wide throw, and it gets away. Scrambles back to
And only
second
one
safely
runner
as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean,
Big
2
hit
runs
by the
come in
second
right there,
baseman.
so definitely a
Easy.
tough one to
Kiermaier
get
throws
over,
it,
and
goes off
that could have been a
first
very
base.
different
First base
result
has
if they
time,
make the play
throws
cleanly.
it over the shortstop, advancing another runner to score, and with that, the Jays now have scored 7 straight runs in this inning.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man
What a
for the Blue
change
Jays,
after
George
6
Springer,
innings.
1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Springer now up, 1 out, man on first and second. Jays up 7-1 here in the top of the 6th. Springer, the
2 on, 1 out.
looking to add more runs.
And a
fouls
foul
that
ball.
one off. 11-year veteran is 1 for 3 today.
Righty delivers. He swings and fouls
keeps
1 off.
himself alive. And you see, looking to end this damage that's been done to them. Springer hits
Fights
it
that
deep,
one away. Still 1 and 2.
but way foul. So here's the situation. Man
Runners
on
at first and second with 1
out.
gone.
Springer's facing a 1-2 count here. Jason scored 7 unanswered runs. He fouls that one off. And you see his defense has gotten destroyed here in this 6th inning.
Swing and a miss.
Big out
Chase
there.
the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Chase for strike 3.
So first and second with 2 outs.
Here's Vladdy.
Vladimir
Starting
Guerrero
things
Jr.
off.
next up for the Blue Jays. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
He's 2 for 3 today.
2 outs.
Vladdy
Foul
hits it.
ball.
Well foul. 0-2 count to Vladdy. Man on first and second. 2 outs here. Jays have scored 7 on
Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Vladdy fouls that one off.
First and
Gets himself
second, 2
alive.
down.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And again, Vladdy fouls. Trying
2 on,
to stop
2
the
outs.
bleeding.
Ripped to short.
That will do
They
it there.
take
They
the
get
force
the
out,
third
and that
final
is the inning.
out
But they take the
of this
lead on a
inning.
huge 7-run outburst. 6,
7
7, 8,
runs
2
is
in the
right,
bottom of the
John.
6th.
7
Blue Jays
runs.
7 and the Royals 1.
Can Kansas City turn things around?
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Jays have
Out of the bullpen for the
selected to bring
Jays,
in
Trevor Richards.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
His first batter he's facing, Hunter Renfroe.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Drew Waters steps in for the Royals.
Third, makes a great play to get the out. Here's Drew Waters now. Waters 0-2 today.
Swing and a miss.
Big swing.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Frazier in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Looking to get out of the
Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Scored 7 unearned runs in the 6th, top of the 6th, to get this 7-1 lead for them.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It looked like they had it well command, holding the Jays defensively until the 6th inning began, and then out of nowhere the Jays came
Gets
along.
a piece there. We'll do it again.
Frazier fouls that one out. Richards looking to strike Frazier out.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Frazier keeps
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Isbell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped up left side, under it.
Goes right there.
That is the inning.
And with that,
Royals leave 1. They're down 7-1.
As John said, it's a 7-1 lead after 6 innings of play.
Back here in Kansas City, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. The pitch.
In the next inning, no.
And that one hammered
deep.
That's back.
And
oh, you are a star, aren't you?
Oh, that's another run.
Bless one out. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Just made it over the center field wall.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chris Stratton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stratton's ERA is 104.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt, who got his 11th hit.
And first offering is fouled off.
In a row, in 11 games, is now up.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitcher looking to strike out Belt. Belt stays alive.
Left-hand batter waits. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled.
Even though he's gone a couple errors against him in today's game.
Out to short, Frazier.
Is it?
That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
In today's game, Kansas City gets a big out number 2.
Danny.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Danny Jansen. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Richards scheduled to come out in the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson is warming up, though.
Here comes the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Fouls that one off. It's now 0-2. 2 out here. Bo had started things off with a home run.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The Jays up big in this one here, the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Jansen really battling here. He's
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 8-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Hits his single home run. The 4th of the 4th home run of
bottom of the inning. Now here is Garrett Hampson.
The third baseman, Garrett
Run
Hampson.
By the Blue Jays.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Really turn things around for the Royals here.
Late with the swing there. Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And gets
came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Richards, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement.
Blanco is up.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez 2 for 3 today.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
And the righty deals.
Back
up the middle and a base hit.
Yet again.
And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I think sometimes it's best to go up there and actually look for the breaking ball, because if you're trying to hit the fastball and adjust to that breaking ball, which you know he wants to put you away with, you're just going to swing and miss.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Escalano. He's 0-3 today.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
He now faces an 0-2 count. 2 out, man on first. Jays have a 7-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th.
Righty to the plate. Rips that one to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
And that will get a run in.
Here comes Perez around third. He scores. It's 8-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Well missed.
So digging in, Michael Massey.
Massey now 1 for 3 today.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's 1-7 in this series.
Swing and a drive,
back
deep right field.
To the wall.
And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
With that, here comes the manager.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Now on the bump, Eric Swanson. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Making a game of it now. Down by 4 after that 2-shot home run now by Vinny. Swanson. He's had a few days off. Looking to shut Kansas down here. Okay, here's the story. Jays have an 8-4 lead, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Now up on Renfroe.
And now Hunter Renfroe.
Renfroe will
that
get
one
on
back
base.
up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
And the inning stays alive with that hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Drew
Chad
Waters
Green
steps
warming
in
up
for the
now.
Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a swing and a miss.
Waters 1 for 10 in this series. He's 0-3 today.
And a foul ball.
It's a deep but foul.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And the Jays get
But they
out
strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now an 8-4 score. Back after this on the show.
So after 7 innings of play, it's an 8-4 lead for the Blue Jays after giving up 3 runs.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now it's going to be number 36.
David Snyder up. He's 1 for 3 today.
And he deals.
Hits it.
And
Pass
that's a
to
base
third
hit.
baseman.
And the leadoff man
Dive
aboard.
to third baseman at that. Just misses it. Almost made hell of a play there. Defensively.
Here's the catcher to hit, Brian Servin.
Servin now up. He's 0-3 today.
Time called.
Jays have called time. Over 20,000 people in attendance.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one down.
Snyder will have to run back to first, and he does. And there's a big out by the Royals defense. They keep this score at first.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier now up.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Blanco makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Menzel gets it in quickly. So no advance by the runner.
The right fielder, George.
And here comes George Springer.
So the lineup flips over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Stratton, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lukes. The runner on first with two gone for him.
Lukes was his batting average is a 206. Looking to try to add in.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
Here in the top of the eighth. Jays, of course, have a 4-run lead here in the eighth with an 8-4 score.
And a foul ball.
That one off. And you see, looking to get out of this inning with no damage.
Left-hand hitter waits. Lifted in the air, right
Luke
field.
hits it
Blanco
deep.
sizing
Runner
this
runs
one
back,
up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Makes a great catch.
One left for
the
Toronto,
out.
but they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
So it will be Frazier, Israel, and Hampton.
So remaining in the game defensively, Nathan Lukes. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals. The pitch.
Swanson.
And that one hit to first. Bell takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
The center fielder, number
Ground ball
28.
was hit to him. He takes it himself for the big first out. The bottom of the eighth.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's the strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Got him swinging.
Big strikeout by Swanson.
Here's Garrett Hampson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the mound now, Chad Green. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Green, of course, has an ERA of 3.18. He pitched 2 days ago. John had said. Looking the whole Kansas City right where they are at with only 4 runs. Jays, of course, have an 8-4 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Green, a former closer from the Yankees, will look to possibly get the final 4 outs. But we do have Brad Hands warming up just in case. Here we go. Jared Hansen is now up.
First pitch swinging.
He is 2 for 4 today. Green looking to get out of this inning. Hampson.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Jays 8-4 lead here.
And that's too high.
High pitch, can't get him to chase.
1-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
So we go to the 9th with Vladdy, Bichette, Belt due up for the Blue Jays in this 4-run lead.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. now up.
Stratton back to work. That one fouled off.
Vladdy hitting a lot better against lefties than righties. He's now up.
Right-handed reliever.
Hits
In
it
the air
deep
out to center is Belt.
to
Settles
the line.
underneath it.
Warning track.
Puts it
but
away for the out.
it dies there right to the center fielder.
The batter, number 11.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's
Bo
already
Bichette.
homered in this game.
2 for 4. 2 for 8 in this series was a home run. He home runned a couple innings ago. Hits it.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
Plays
Whips it to first. And Bichette is
there.
retired.
The batter, the first
No,
baseman.
that was Frazier. Sorry.
Bell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt.
Jays have 2 outs with Brandon Belt up.
And there's a
No
foul
fouls.
ball.
Brandon Belt, of course, is a dangerous hitter. He's had 13 home runs this season.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
1-1 count. 2 outs. 4-run lead for the Blue Jays here in the 9th.
Swing and a miss. Ugly
Chase that
swing
high
right
pitch.
there.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing and a miss.
Gets
Struck him
to
out.
chase again.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
And
3 up,
so
3 down
Kansas
for him
City
there.
with
2-3-4
dangerous
set to hit
batters
in the
up.
bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Royals 4.
Blanco, Perez, and
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Dairon Blanco.
now up. He's 1 for 4.
And a pitch. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Kansas City needs 4 runs to tie. 5 runs to win. Blanco fouls that one out. Now he faces an 0-2 count. Green. Currently
Hits and misses.
That's
It's
the
a
big out.
strikeout.
That
And there's another
KC up
strikeout,
is
and
2
those are
outs
just
away from
continuing to
losing this
pile
game.
up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth. Get back on track. His team needs him.
6 for 8
He's
in this
2 outs
series.
away. And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more
Like I said,
confident.
he's
They can
been
track
the
that
best
first
hitter
pitch
in
out of the
this
hand of the
series
pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Since the beginning.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul
Fouls
ball.
that one out. Now he's down to his final strike. Chad Green looking to get another big out.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Has some
Plays
trouble
it.
with it. Beats him to first. He keeps
covers
his
it in time
composure.
to
They get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So they're down to their final out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
1 for 4.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Pasquantino hit a double in
The
today.
Blue Jays leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's hit deep.
Now fly ball to right center. Luke's under it.
There.
And
gets
that'll do it.
And the Blue Jays end up winning the game.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line. And that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let's look at some of the highlights in today's amazing comeback game by the Blue Jays. Convaleva went 3 for 4 today. Bo, of course, hit his 4th home run of the season there. It was a home run there by the Kansas City batter there to make it a 4-run game. But it goes right to Luke for the 3rd and final as the Jays win this one 8-4. So with that,
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Daniel
First for the victorious Blue
Look
Jays, 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They
only
left 6
pitched
runners
5
on base.
innings, giving up 8 hits.
For Kansas City, 4
He
runs,
allowed
12 hits, 2
5
errors. They left 9 runners on
good
base.
runs against him.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes.
How is that possible? I
Thank
guess.
you for joining us here
Oh,
tonight.
yes, I see.
And we remind
He
you
allowed
to please
5 earned
drive
runs
home safely.
where the Jays had taken the lead at time 5-1, and that was it for him today. Of course, he gave up, like I said, 8 hits, allowing 5 runs against him. While Jake also ended up pitching 5 innings. He allowed 7 hits and having 1 earned run against him. Jays chose to bring in Richards for a couple innings, which ended up paying off in the top of the 6th inning because, like I said, the Jays, how does it break down? Simple as this. Kansas City opened up the scoring with 1 run now. Score remained 1 run after 5 innings, and then in the 6th inning, the Blue Jays came on fire. 7 earned runs to give them that 7-1 lead. Then, in the top of the 7th, Bo Bichette gets his 4th home run of the season to give the Jays an 8-1 lead. But then Kansas City did make it interesting with those 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. But then the Jays shut them down from there to end up winning this one 8-4. No lows for Kansas City. Massa, he goes 2 for 4 with that 2-shot home run. Vinny Pasco, he went 1 for 5 with a double. Perez, once again, had a great day at the plate. He goes 3 for 5. Adam Frazier, he only goes 1 for 4, but it was a double. But for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier, he goes 1 for 4. Vladdy, he goes 2 for 5 with an RBI. Even though Convaleva kind of struggled defensively, he did all right offensively, going 3 for 4 with a couple doubles and an RBI. But today's play of the game goes to Bo Bichette, who went 2 for 5, with a home run and 2 RBI. Like I said, Bo gets his 4th home run of the season, which ends up giving him today's play of the game. Once again, this has been Jokers of Us Gaming with some Blue Jays baseball here on MLB The Show 24. John, Chris, and myself, I thank you in this game as this game ends with the Blue Jays scoring 7 big runs in the 6th to give them that commanding lead, which turns out to be what the Jays needed to end up winning this one 8-4. With that, this is the 1-2 Joker officially signing out.